It all begins with wanting the best for yourself and committing like every day to wanting the best for yourself in order to get your dream life. Because they got people out here actually living their best life because they want the best for themselves. You got to want it for you and not for other people, so that you can impress them and they can see how nice your lifestyle is and look at me, look at me. That's just all attention seeking. That's built from a fragile ego that's constructed by the need to be seen by others for what it feels it lacks internally. You got to want it for yourself. And it's the intention that leads first. That's the commitment. Then it's consistently trying things you're unsure of, because you'll never be sure until you try. You'll never know until you want to begin to know. So you do things that will fail, things that may not work, things that you'll be like, man, this is a waste of time. No, it teaches you, learn some small values in it. You learn what you don't like. You learn that, because what you don't like can help you contrast to what you do like. Maybe you don't like working long hours. Maybe you want a short concentrated time of, pure concentration and focus on one thing and making a lot of money from it, and then enjoying the rest of your day and doing little tasks and things that you like to do, hobbies and etc. And you begin to understand that your life can be what you want for yourself. Is not a blueprint that's given to you by others, though you can use others as a way to figure out things that maybe you can like, because human beings can generally like the same things. But that's not how life. You have to build your own map for yourself. What do you like to do? You can't look for other people's all the time to figure out what you like to do through what they like to do or what they consider for you. You have to start doing things for you, asking yourself the questions: what do I like to do? How would I like my life to be? What would I want to build in my life? Do you want your own house to yourself? A really well-designed house? Not for the crowd, not for the thingy, only you. Because you're going to be the one living in it. You're going to be the one dealing with the maintenance, the payments, and with the positive and negatives. You're the one to deal with it. So you start to now ask yourself, what do you want? What seems like just a heavy weight and just a waste of time or resources or space? And then you just start jotting down things and understanding what you want for your life. It could be maybe, I like playing video games, or I want to work out at home. I want my own, workout gym, etc. in the garage. It could be maybe in the garage you want to do experiments. If you're some scientific guy that likes doing, you're interested in science and you like to do mechanics and experiments. It could be whatever. You could, as far as I know, you could want a fish tank where you're just making fish tanks in your whole freaking garage or something, and maybe you sell fish to others. You're a fish breeder. Whatever you want to do. It's all about what you want to do, and that what you want to do is formless. It's not rigid. It's something not exactly scripted. It can't be scripted. It's all created from looking from within. The kingdom of heaven is within. You choose to build the life that you desire for yourself, and the only person that opinion should matter the most in designing the life that you want is yourself. And to get there, you're going to have to sit alone. You're going to have to understand what you actually want and what you think you want, which is probably not what you want. What generally do you want and want to explore and are actually curious about, and not to do things from a place of performance. To understand that a lot of the junk in your head and the things that you're told to want, a lot of things you're told to want, is not actually what you want. A lot of things are just people's thoughts, ideas, living rent-free in your house, rent-free in your head, and you think those are your plans and ideas. It's not. That's why silent time is the most crucial thing. That's why being alone is the most crucial thing. Isolation allows for the deconstruction of everything external that is actually not you, because anything external is not you, and to recognize who you really are. And during this process, which isolation is required, you actually begin to grow and rebirth the true you that's been buried for so long, basically killed. But it can never really be killed. It's always eternal, just it can only be suppressed and put into almost like a cage of its hell, because it doesn't get to truly be able to express itself, aka it's you. So now you begin to be reborn as this new authentic you, and you just learn to follow with this internal inner structure to designing the life that you want for yourself. And at first it can be shaky, can be challenging, but it only gets better. You only start to feel like more peace arises in your life. You start to, when you do things just naturally flow internally in terms of harmony with who you are. Mind, body, spirit, you feel great. You feel you're doing exactly what's right, and that because you're doing that, the universe happens to always just reward you more. I don't know how to explain this. When you start to move in alignment, things start to really come to be more than you even imagined it to be, because you're moving in alignment. And the universe, seeing this true authenticity embodied, is the highest frequency possible. And that high frequency attracts exactly what you need in your life and what you want. You know? So, just made this video on that. I don't even know how I'm gonna upload this video. Freaking heck. Should I keep this as one of my audios or upload this? Let's see.